can click 1,000 photos of a single place or a single monument, but no one will say a thing. You can take time lapses, but no one will say a thing. That's the fun of solo traveling, the independence of it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's November and the winter has started to set in. There is a slight nip in the air and it's one of the, the year is coming to an end, and of course the festive season has just ended. Another festive season is approaching, that is in December. So for the past few days I have been seeing that there is a page which I have liked in Facebook called Siliguri Times. They have been posting some really awesome pictures of the Kanchenjunga, third highest peak in India, which is at the border of India and Nepal in the state of Sikkim. The Kanchenjunga is, due to clear weather and the low pollution and low emissions all around, Kanchenjunga is now visible from Siliguri and also in some places from the northern plains of West Bengal, the districts of West Bengal. And it's a beautiful sight to behold. Kanchenjunga, it's all its might. It's absolutely an awesome sight, and due to the clear weather, it's even the pictures are mind-blowing. So for the past few days, there was an itch within me that I have not gone to the mountains for a long time. I stay in Mumbai, so going to the Himalayas have decreased a lot. But after seeing that photo, I couldn't control myself. I booked the cheapest flight I could get, and today I'm going to Siliguri. From Siliguri, I'm going onwards to Darjeeling. 10:47. The boarding starts around 11:30, so plenty of time left. So just I decided to come to the airport pretty early and relax and sit. And after all the security check-in and all the other formalities, I'm gonna sit down and vlog and talk to you guys. That's why I came to the airport early. So flying during Corona times, of course, nothing has changed. You have to show the Arogya Setu app. There is a lot of social distancing prescribed to be followed. People are asking to stay socially distant. There are seats which one alternate seating arrangements are in place. Other than that, well, I see the sense of fear which when I flew last time in June has decreased. The airport was much empty during that time. Now it's much more bustling in activities. I think it's operating at 60% of its capacity. There are food and beverage shops now open. You can buy food from here, but of course any kind of food being served, any kind of food which is served on board it's still not there. So no food is going to be served on board. If you are hungry, come to the airport, eat at the F&B outlets at the terminal, because no food is going to be served on board, at least in the domestic flights originating. Now I'm going today, is Saturday. I'm going to stay Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm going to come back. I'm going to Darjeeling after around 18 years. Can you imagine? I've been to the hills, I've been to Kars, I've been to Mirik, I've been to Lataguri, been to some places near the Bhutan border. But Darjeeling, I used to go, Darjeeling, Karsiang, these places I used to go a lot in the early part of 2000 when my father was posted there. So it's going to be very nostalgic. So right now, just going to wait for the flight, and I'm going to show you and give you a short trip report. है 15 Foxtrot.
Gentlemen, warm welcome on board the Square Flight G8 528, which is bound for Bagdogra. Our flight to Bagdogra will take 1 hour 5 minutes. The This aircraft is under the command of Captain Yogang Panwar and ably assisted by First Officer Amrit Mishra. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself and the crew member on today's flight. My name is Avnika, your flight manager. Looking after you today are Arshia, Priyanka and Priya. At Go Air, your health is priority. नमस्कार बागडोगरा में आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है। आपकी जानकारी के लिए बाहर का तापमान 25 सेल्सियस है। आपसे निवेदन है कि अपना फेस शील्ड, मास्क और गाउन सीट पॉकेट या विमान के किसी अन्य भाग में ना छोड़ें। इन्हें केवल अराइवल हॉल में बायोहजार्ड bin में डालें।
Well landed in Bagdogra. The flight was a bit delayed, and Bagdogra being Air Force enclave, so we are not allowed to take pictures of air side. Now just going to take the bag and go out. Bagdogra, of course, is the gateway to Sikkim and Darjeeling and the northeast, so a lot of tourists come here. So I'm outside right now. Actually, photography inside the terminal is not allowed because it's jointly used by the Air Force as well as civilians. So this place is an Air Force base because of proximity to four nations: Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh and China. So there is an army and Air Force presence. So that's why we have to not take photographs. So army গাড়ি হ্যাঁ তিনটে ট্রাক দাঁড়িয়ে আছে, কয়টা একটা বাস একটা ট্রাক, হ্যাঁ ওইখানটাতে। ঠিক আছে, আসছি তাহলে। Sanitization is must. Met with my car and I've just sanitized the entire car because you never know. So now we're heading towards Darjeeling. Darjeeling is how many kilometers? 76, 76?
এখান থেকে বেশি হবে 20 কিলোমিটার।
The total কত হবে?
ওই 87 ধরুন।
87 kilometers from here and समय लगेगा लगभग आपका 3.5 घंटा। 3.5 hours it will take to reach Darjeeling. Yeah, because there's a lot of hilly roads in between them. That's why 87 kilometers, 3.5 hours. At the hills after a stretch, rather in North Bengal after a stretch of around 9 years. So a lot has changed. I saw the videos. A lot of traffic has increased, and Shiliguri has changed. This place is called Shiliguri. So I hope gonna have fun. Maza aane wala hai. Let's see. Just on the outside, just on the left, the tea gardens. Darjeeling, this place is known for its tea, so it's tea gardens. So you saw Gorkhaland Territorial Administration, a signboard. Now you may ask, this is the state of West Bengal, why Gorkhaland? This northern part of West Bengal is ethnically and demographically different from the rest of West Bengal. So West Bengal is a place for Bengalis. I mean, the main ethnic group over here are the Bengalis, but in this part, the main ethnic group here are the Gorkha people who speak Nepali. Now, there has been calls for a separate state for the past 20 years because of the different food habits, different religion, different ways of living, different language. They feel that they are not being represented enough development is slower in this part. It's only for tourism. People come here as tourists, but it doesn't see development on a whole. So there has been there are a lot of calls for a separate state called Gorkhaland. There have been violent protests, peaceful protests. At one point of time, the entire movement was crushed, but now they have reached kind of a status quo with the current administration. They are not that violent, but of course, it's a topic which you as a tourist should not go into discussion with the locals. You will see a lot of signboards having where Gorkhaland welcomes you, and on the very next signboard is that of a West Bengal tourism board saying West Bengal tourism welcomes you. So it's kind of strange. It's like an autonomous region within West Bengal, but yeah, it's much peaceful than before right now. People over here who come here either head towards the hills or go towards the forest. The choice is yours. But either way, there is a lot to visit, and this place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. I mean, look at the tea gardens, and look, they're plucking the tea leaves. Now, when you go to Darjeeling, you'll see even more tea leaves. And of course, you know how many Bollywood movies are shot in Darjeeling. Main Hoon Na, Parinita, to name a few. पर आज बमी ना पाए twisty turny roads may give you a nauseatic feeling, so it's best to sit in the front, not think about it, and not look at the edge of the cliff so much. Decides to become very hazy and cloudy. So as a result, no sight of the Kanchenjunga. I mean, I hope the cloud and the fog clears out by tomorrow, so that in the morning I can see and capture Kanchenjunga at its in her absolute best, in all her majestic best. So near Karshiang, which is another very popular hill station, just few hundred feet in altitude below Darjeeling, and if you can see the tracks of the toy train, which is the heritage Darjeeling Himalayan Railway and one of the few toy trains in India. But sadly, due to the well, let me just show you the toy train tracks. So many cars are coming. Those are the toy train tracks. It runs from Siliguri and goes to Darjeeling, and there are a lot of beautiful photo spots and photo sites where they stop, and it's a unique experience everyone should take. But sadly, it's not open yet due to the COVID situation, but its stations are actually a work of art. Stations like Ghum, Darjeeling, Karshiang. What I'm planning is to go into the station and probably take a picture of it. Huge bout of nostalgia when I enter this place. Some places I'm remembering, but some places the population has increased so much. There are much more shops right now, much more people, and it's getting so nostalgic. Oh my god, that's Karshiang station. My dad's office was somewhere over here on the right, Allahabad Bank, and this is the station where we used to come and we used to meet my dad, and from here we used to go out and visit the place. This is the Karshiang toy train station, and wow, I'm getting really nostalgic. Goenka and Co, this petrol pump, very old petrol pump, and this road is going towards Karshiang Tourist Lodge. So there were far lesser shops back then in 2002-3. Far lesser people. We could walk without a care, and it was much more colder, I remember. But now you see this there are a lot of establishments right on the tracks itself. It will remind you of Hanoi. in Vietnam. I think where there's a market right on the middle of the train tracks, and they move aside when the trains come. Similar something like that happens. Awesome, really. I really wish some of my friends could have accompanied me here, but yeah, I know the timings didn't match. But one thing is sure, boss. I've been with family, been with parents, been with friends, and also traveled solo. The kind of fun solo travel gives, and the kind of independence solo travel gives, no other mode of travel, no other form of travel will give you. There's so much independence in vlogging. There's so much independence in going where you want without a care of the world. You can stay wherever, spend 2 hours at a place, and no one will say a thing. You can click 1,000 photos of a single place or a single monument, but no one will say a thing. You can take time lapses, but no one will say a thing. That's the fun of solo traveling, the independence of it. Imagine walking down the streets, going from your hotel to the Karshiang station for a cup of, hot coffee and your favorite momos. I mean, of course, when you're in the hills, momos is like the national food. So you walk from your hotel and come towards your favorite momo joint, have a cup of coffee, enjoy sumptuous chicken or pork momos, and then walk back. Where the summer capital of the British, Darjeeling, Karshiang, a lot of colonial architecture you will find here. Even Darjeeling is like, there are a lot of boarding schools over here, all established by the British. So back then they used to say, if you misbehave, we're going to send you to a boarding school in the hills. And there is Karshiang Tourist Lodge. We stayed here in 2002, 10 days while my father was here. Me, my mother and father. And this is the cafe outside. And so awesome. Karshiang is really beautiful. Pollution is much less. That's how hills are. Getting cold, so thought to wear the jacket and see how misty and foggy it is all around. Beautiful. Nice. Beautiful pine trees. These jackets are of no use in Mumbai, also in Calcutta. So finally, they are coming of use in Karshiang and Darjeeling. So I'm glad that finally I'm able to utilize them. Utilize the purpose why they were built. Just completing the payment with him.
Namaste.
Have a decorating.
Okay, sir.
On this.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So you're gonna sanitize this?
Yes.
Okay.
हम इसको अच्छे से करके
हाँ इसको अच्छे से कीजिए मैं उधर वो करता हूँ I'm staying at the Ramada, Darjeeling, which is at the Chaurasta of the Mall Road. The Mall is just 400 meters or 200 meters from here. I mean, at a very prime location, everything is within walking distance. Kanchenjunga view. But ये जो आज मौसम बहुत खराब था. Nice, thank you. Beautiful. Darjeeling tea from Ramada. Welcome drink. So, can someone pick my bags?
He's on first person.
Okay, which is 24/7.
24/7, right?
Okay, thank you. Nice lift. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Now that I'm all settled in, it's time I give you a tour of the hotel room. So starting from the beginning, here's the room. I got the deluxe special with the single king size bed. So pretty nice, pretty decent. You have a coffee a water heater here with complimentary tea and coffee. Water is complimentary, tea and coffee sachets are complimentary. There's a small fridge, but sadly nothing inside. There is the king size bed, a lot of pillows, very soft. Hope I'll have a comfy sleep. My luggage is all placed over here. My camera bag, I'm charging my phone, my backpack, everything is over here. Nice loft to keep your luggage. There's the TV, which probably you may or may not watch. Nice workstation. I am going to work from here. I am going to work from Darjeeling, WFD. So what I needed was a good workstation, and I have that. It's got a plug point, nice international plug points, and USB circuits as well, which will be very beneficial to charge my devices. Intercom, study light, and there's a sofa. Ramada, as you know, Ramada IBs, these are all really red themed hotels, so there's a lot of red coloring and branding all over. Cushions and the sofa and with cushions. Nice king size bed with lamps on each sides. Tasteful photographs of the Kanchenjunga and the Capitol Hall. Very nice photograph. I couldn't get the hill view because I booked a deluxe room. The superior deluxe rooms are all hill view from where you can see Kanchenjunga. I got a pool view room. How boring. So yeah, that's the pool outside. I don't know if you can see it. So the pool is closed. Out here it's around 10 degrees at the most, and at the night will be coming down to single digits, around 6 degrees. So better I close the window. Yeah, overall pretty tasteful room, pretty nice room, comfy room. I'm gonna spend 4 nights here and going to make the most of it. Washroom or bathroom tour. Bathroom tours are very nice. Of course, there's your hair dryer, glasses with glass covers with Ramada branding, toiletries, soaps, shampoos, shower caps, hand washes, sanitizers, all with Ramada branding. This is a very nice thing. If you shave your beard, there's a convex lens, or is it concave? Whatever. This zoom in lens, this concave lens will help you focus on your beard. It helps in shaving. I've seen such things remain actually, but anyway, I haven't used it that much. And yeah, washroom. The only thing which I don't like about these plush hotels is this transparent, see-through, I don't know, gallery viewing area. I don't know what's the purpose of it, or why do people keep such a such a thing. Of course, there is a shade. You can drop the shade. Yeah, and yeah, you can have a bit of a privacy. But it's a bathroom. I mean, why have a transparent thing? What exactly do you want to see outside? Whoever had this thought of creating this kind of a viewing area surely was a kinky and naughty person. But yeah, I'm staying solo, so I better, I better not think about it. But I'm staying solo, so you may think that I may not need it. No sir, I will always close down or roll down the shades when I'm taking a bath or using the washroom. I don't know, even if I'm the last person on this earth, in the universe, and there's a bathroom, I'm gonna close the door, close such shades, and then use it. That's how I am. I think I have not told you guys. So you guys are always thinking that why is he going to Darjeeling? Is it just sightseeing? So many of you know, many of you don't know. So there is a Darjeeling marathon which is going to take place tomorrow, 22nd of November, in Sunday from Mall Road. It's gonna start from the Mall, and there is a circuit which you have to run. So I'm actually taking part in it. So it's part of the initiative by Darjeeling Police, and it's the 7th edition. They have been organizing it for 7 years at a stretch, and this time the brand ambassador is none other than Milind Soman, who actor turned model turned fitness coach turned hot dude turned man crush for many people. So yeah, so he's the brand ambassador. So he and his wife Ankita Konwar, they're gonna run 21 kilometers, and I don't know how close I'll be able to see him, but yeah, the whole idea of running in the hills and the soaking in the sunshine and running across the UNESCO World Heritage Sites surely gives a kick. So I just went to the Mall to create my kit. This is what they have given. So in this there is a t-shirt which I have to wear. To just show you the t-shirt. So it's a jersey which you have to wear. It's very cold, so I have to wear 2-3 layers and then run. And then there is the bib, this bib, which I had to activate, and I have to fix it on my t-shirt and run. Of course, it will calculate my timings. So that's about it, guys. It was a long journey from Calcutta, and it has been a long day and a long vlog. I could have shown you more about Darjeeling, but I'm going to take a rest, and if I show you everything in one day, what will be left? So इसके साथ vlog ख़त्म करते हैं. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो please give it a like, comment what you liked about this video, have a discussion, and of course please do subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon, so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first person to get the notification. With that, welcome to Darjeeling. Hope to show you around the beautiful hill station and have a nice 4 to 5 days. Thank you. Good night.